Hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Tyranny. What will happen to the world if I get in charge? So, well, that's an ugly map. It's outright ugly. Okay, the favorite camp. 3 hours from now. The traveling mechanism has actually improved. You can be interrupted, I'm pretty sure. That's something that was present in Neverwinter Nights too, but not in Pillars of Eternity, so there's that. Okay, I did not hear what he said. For some reason, that's kind of silent right now. Hello, Crescent Runner. Hail, Fate Binder. The disfavored scout nods at your approach. Comes on up ahead. Don't mind us, just clearing out the rubble. I still don't understand what I've done to offend. I respect those are now disfavored lands, and I'm happy to give the Legion the proper toll, but she's going on about trading rights. What nonsense is that? I am not allowed to trade one thing for another. It's not like I'm selling weapons to angry peasants or anything of sorts. You are on disfavored lands. These wars have every right to kill you. You should be more thankful they're even listening to your speak. Well, the overlord's regulation all trades. If you lack the proper permit, your goods are forfeit. Ooh, yeah. You need permits to trade on different lands. A trade moment? Well, how was I mean, to whom would I speak for such a thing? Not us, and not our problem. Maybe march to the bastard city, and plead your case before Tunon. We lighten your burden and relieve you of your wares first. That would make the long trek a bit more bearable. Anything to be argued before Tunon may be argued before me. Yeah, I'm in charge. You listen to me, little purple girl. What? What's there to discuss? We should kill this mongrel and... The warrior pauses, placing her hand in front of her mouth. If the Fate Banner wishes to wait in another matter, courtesy demand will listen. This is this favor matter, but I know the agents of court do so love to throw their judgment around. Yes, I am a diplomat. What did you expect? Well, you could rob me now and leave me supply today, or you can leave me alive and have permanent honey all year long. Even know a few family recipes for painkillers and healing draughts. Certainly, any army will need those. Hmm. Curious. I was just hearing about the supply caravan of regards going missing. If the disfavored have reasons to question these items, I should trust their judgment, or these are essential goods to the war effort. We should leave the supplier intact. But has no permit. You're allowed this woe-born wretch to profit when we should toil like any other conquered tribesman. Patebinder, it is your right to settle disputes when we look horn with the chorus, but you have no authority on this matter. Are you questioning my judgment? The disabled will tolerate your presence, but you will pay them handsomely for such charity. We will. The disfavored soldier clears her throat with cold before repeating herself in more upright manner. We will. It sickens me to make exceptions for this vulture, but if you supply the disfavored without profit, perhaps this insidious is for the best. Sounds like our laders are overflowing. A work slave to scoundrel previous would be innocent. Okay. Thank you for the inclusion of my behalf. I know my life will now depend on showering the disfavored do graduate for suffering my presence. If I glow for a bit to earn my daily grin, so be it. See, everything turned out well. Actually, maybe I should have said, "Are you questioning me?" Slow a moment. I know we're both eager to watch the Archon's bicker over tactics like pair of, but I need to ask you something first. Ask away. The voice of Nerat told me that you've come as a mediator. Considering the source, well, I can't help but feel I'm only hearing half the story. So let's have it out. What's so special about you? Why so suspicious? What else has the voice of Nerat told you? Did the voice of Nerat ask you to spy on me? That loss of words first regards you with momentary unease. Well, are you even surprised? He's the Archon of Secrets. Knowledge is advanced is his business, so he's snatching up any advice over Grav and Ash. Those two compete like a couple of new recruits for spot around the fire. Well, let's be honest. No one's asking you to spy on me, are they? You're doing this because you want information. That's something I can respect. It's nothing nefarious, the voice is just curious why you're here. If you wanted to know more, you wouldn't be able to suss it out that easy. You would have sent one of Secura peons in my stead. What else has the voice told you? Only that I could find you in Agar's ruins. Truthfully, I could have picked you out of a crowd. Uh, okay, you're the only one of us who hasn't spent the last few months bathing in the stink of a mentioned river she loves, but there is forced nature to it. Should I tell her? I mean, I could say here to deliver the edict from Kiros, but is it really her business? Hmm, I don't know. I'm gonna toss a die here. On 4, 5, and 6, I will tell her. Ooh, 1. Let's ask her why so suspicious. Okay, nothing. Why do you think the Archons are at odds? I've been with Scarlet Corn since the early days of the Conquest. So, I can say it's been building for a few years now. There is an energy about those two, like a pair of storms moving to collide. I hear tell the Graven Ash, the voice of Narad, shared some bad blood in the Northern Empire, but I don't know any of the particulars. By my authority, the Archons shall fall in line. Wow, that sounds like exactly the attitude to set the campaign in the right direction. Don't envy you the task of getting them to cooperate, which sounds about as easy as teaching the tornado to heal. I've done that before, you may not know, but I've played Dragon's Dogma. At least you sound like you know what you're doing. I have nothing to tell you, that will lose loyalty, but we did throw a 1. You gained fear. Alright, if you say so, you're walking with the weight pressing your shoulders, and I thought you could use a reprieve. Enough. I must really meet the Archons. Hey, don't let me hold back. Sure, whatever you're here to do is important enough that you don't need me stepping in your path. The war tent is just past the center of camp. Good. One last thing, be careful around these disfavored types. They take their work seriously and most have suffered too many blows to the head. Right, so I have to ask something. That's something about the quest? No. Did you level up? Skirmisher 1. I have power 1. Aha, I see. Thunder. Mighty. Ooh, that sounds cool. Cleave. Focus strike. Stance blitz. That sounds like my karate style actually, so might choose this or this. Two-handed mastery, no. Skullcracker, massive blow, what do you do? Okay, let's give this. Oh, I get it, I have 1 point to spend. Leadership. Duelist, skirmisher. So I can do this and this then. Unarmed mastery. Well, usually I go with ranged weapons, but I guess this time around I'll go with this one. Yeah, we're keeping you safe. Yes. Can a trader? Ooh, cool. That's good being evil. You can do whatever you want, no one's gonna care. Especially if you're the leader of evilness, like yours truly. Who do we have here? Step closer and present yourself. Yeah, well, go to hell. I step where I want to step. Oh yeah. Burned! Totally. Looking for secrets? What's this, a grave? Humble grave lies before you. A battered sword has been used as a marker. B.
A modest grave for the Archon's son, Brennix. We don't bother with funeral rites in the chorus. No point in thanking conscripts for their duty.
Okay. Thank you for that information, I actually was curious. So. Oh, right. Those are quests, not what I was looking for. Wrath. Favor. Sacred Skin. Merciless. Gain control of Pleiadians crossing the Scarlet Cohort. Cohort were annoyed by your words and actions. Reputation with the disfavored. Okay, how about you? She does fear me a lot. They don't know me yet, but they will. On the theory, this one has the best insignia. Yes, this was sort of explained. noble ways, of course. Maybe I should have given the city to them. Well, whatever. Let's speak, shall we? The gate guards holds a warning challenge. Go no further. You will breach this favored ground. State your business. I am Malakroth, Fate Binder of Tonorn. Bring words from Kairos words for your commander's ears. As you are the Fate Binder, Carvus and the companions return from the burning library are telling some corralled stories about Kairos Edict on fire. I think myself brave, but I happy to have been far from it all. Must have been terrifying honor to be messenger of such righteous force. Go on in. The Archons are expecting you. You will find them in the war tent, center of camp. What's this, gloves? For you, maybe? Yeah, gloves for her. Oh, shift button still works for those kinds of things. How do those boots look? They are armored. I don't like armored boots. For some reason I just don't find them appealing. Bronze up like something. Ooh, big. Can't see if it's gonna be effective or not, but let's give it to her, shall we? She has a bow and two-handed weapons. Keep at your distance, I guess. Don't care. How about the hammer, though? Is that a one-handed weapon? I'm kinda surprised. Sure, you can have that. Yeah, smash him with a hammer. Did you just drink something? I don't know. Oh, cheese. I think. Some boots. Those boots are actually kinda nice. Let's see how they look, shall we? What's the thing in the left hand? I don't know. Are there rapiers in this game? We shall know this in time. Water. Lucia, Marcus. Bitter Quip. You know, named people. Let's speak with this woman, shall we? Got no time to chatter. Too much armor meant. Speak to Uncle Pentor. Few ranks or trade, okay. Hey, Uncle. Hail to you, guardian of the law. If you have few extra rings wedges you down best underbounded yourself before battle. You know that if the disfavored suffer mentioned in their camp, it must be a man selling only the finest provisions and armaments. Not really. He points his collection, shields, ration sketches, windskins, and other sandals. Take a look and see if something interests you. Does it ever make you uneasy, representing the South in the occupant's camp? It did, once, but that was before I got the measure of your pardon. Archon Tunon speaks with fairness and wisdom, and like many of my countrymen, was able to make this changing the guard comfortable as possible. A little treachery can be profitable, merchant. We'll just wear playfully, sending him scrambling to retrieve them. Okay. Kairos is the right and proper authority in the realm, my lady. There is no treachery in that. Let's see what you have. How did you come to work with the disfavored? Hard work and good supplies. When Tunan's men came to my village, all the merchants were given different lists and what they were or weren't permitted to trade. In Kiro's wisdom, my record must have been a good one, because I was given the right to trade in all manner of goods, most importantly, arms. Not a lot of merchants can legally sell weapons. It was like that, even before Kairos. Let's see, where's then? Let's see what we can find. Something you might like. I don't see anything I like here. Oh yeah, finest weapons and armor. Bronze rings. I have 3 of them. Copper rings. Silver. So we're trading in rings. That's interesting. Barrack. You can't make out the ironclad soldier expression under his twisted helm. He merely stares at you. He has a portrait, so must be important. Okay, thank you. Wow, we really needed to do that. Rod of Straight. Yeah, sure, I totally am taking that. Sotis. Ah, a craftsman. My kind of person. Just take it. Okay, the air as plate of him, iron breaks half breath in his hammer. Fitting weapon with scrap isn't exactly why I got into the craft, but our supplies are spent. He wipes the sweat from his bow and gets a better look at you. Why not forge bronze? Oh, wow, that's a very stupid question. Bronze will do in a pinch, but get me wrong, it can make beating get bent back into shape, unlike this stubborn iron we have here. And we always have plenty of tin and copper lying around, so supplies aren't a problem. It's rare smith who can charm out military-grade bronze. Possibly. More often than not, it comes out soft. Yeah, it's bronze. It's softer than iron. That's pure physics and pure chemistry there. Look around. We're gabbling Legion head and toe in iron because it's cheaper and easier to produce for the masses. Yeah, but it's heavier as well. Can't do that with bronze. Still, they call this favor the Iron Legion for a reason. Strategy and skill may be our backbone, but our clothes are made out of iron. The good stuff that comes from smites in the later Wisconsin. You mentioned an iron shortage. Hero on iron. I'm afraid so. The last shipment sent down in Matani went missing near Echo's Crossing. I'm afraid we won't be seeing any more now that the valley is sealed. Forge-bound iron is Tunon's responsibility. Why is the first I'm hearing of it? Forge-bound are mage smiths worn by Rail's service. Through their operation in the tiers overseer by Tunor, it's called a Fightbinder. Each forge-bound uses magic as a tool to augment their personal craft, most commonly smelting and metalworking, but carpenters, I can't make up the word, jailers and laners are found in, okay, tailors are found in the ranks, and each mage tries to create that which is impossible with madman's hands, mundane hands. Okay, okay. Most notably, the Forge-bound are the sole masters of iron, working in the known world, using spells of fire resistance to mate into the forge fires. The Forge-bound can work iron, temperatures no other forge can match, and with hands on touch that no mundane smith could hope to achieve. Because of this vital skill, the Forge-bound are considered a strategic war asset. Their lies regimented and controlled so that the forges may churn out iron arms and armor without debate, delay, or distraction. Well, good. Keep your voice down. Isoltian flinches and lowers his phone. Graven Ash doesn't want to cause panic or pass any information to the Vendrian guards. Best case scenario, the Iron troubles off boat and is rusting on the riverbank. Worst case, it ends up in enemy hands. If I find myself in intro, I suppose I can keep an eye out. I appreciate that, as does the great general. More than you might guess. Maybe he isn't quick to offer his thanks to outsiders, but I know he will be grateful for your help. It would be a boon to our war effort if our iron was recovered. Hmm. I'm here to help, even if that means cleaning up Archon's mess. No need to saw the wound, Fatebinder. None of us mistaken thinking that these stages are gone exactly as planned. He glances to Crate beside him and points to a small set of notches on the wood. You see that? That's how we tell apart from iron shipment from the rest. Inconspicuous so people don't go snooping around. We'll want to keep an eye out for these. We'll be hunting. Not just on the wood. Forge-bound iron. The best iron in the world. First row in the corner, this prison cell absorbs much of the stench, okay? Ooh, we can enter the tent here. Mega potion of game, okay? Simmers in the larger copper pot. Ramen pieces attempt to mask the porty smell of something something. That guy is not at disfavored. In fact, none of those before. Huh. We still have things those guys are debating, which means that my justice will be needed there. However, I'm gonna leave this for next time, so join me then. Goodbye.